Is this the CIA trying to set me up? How you going to be the chef and the masseuse? That might be CIA. We may have to let that one go. He said it's a snow bunny trap. He said the massage appointment is a snow bunny trap. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Psst, psst, psst. Are you African vanilla or are you a snow bunny trespassing? Okay, she admitted she's white. Okay, Miss Kitty. Okay. Thank you for being honest, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are one of those snow bunnies who hang out with the black women and you sleep with all their boyfriends. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty girl, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty bunny. Let me see who we got on WhatsApp. I got 600 unread WhatsApp messages. I have 619 unread WhatsApp messages. Somebody said, I am in Rotterdam right now. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Can't wait to see you tonight. Would love to talk with you and take some pictures. What is your name? Is this the brother or sister? With whom am I speaking? This one of my Rotterdam Africans. Please tell me your name and where you're from. Whenever you message me, I should not have to ask you for your name. I should not have to ask you for your location. Going forward, if you text me, if you message me, and you don't give me your name and you don't give me your city, I'm going to ignore you. This goes for the entire African world. Whether you are in America, whether you are in the diaspora, whether you are in Africa, if you don't give me your name and if you don't tell me where you are, I'm not responding to you. This is one of my Rotterdam queens right here. It's one of my Rotterdam queens. Hold on. Uh-oh, we got us a masseuse. Good morning. I received your number about good Caribbean food. I would love for you to taste some of our food. We can have it delivered later today if you have time. Okay, are you in Amsterdam or Rotterdam? Let me see. We got an African queen who's going to deliver me some African food here in Holland. We got an African queen who's going to deliver me some African food. Let me save her number. I got to save her number. She bringing me some food. Let me put food on here. Okay. Wait, she's the masseuse too? Wait a minute. She doing the food and the masseuse? Wait a minute. She can do the food and the masseuse. Two for one. I'm going to get fed and I'm going to get my massage. This better not be a setup. This better not be. Is this the CIA? Is this the CIA trying to set me up? Is this the CIA trying to set me up? How you going to be the chef and the masseuse? That might be CIA. We may have to let that one go. We may have to let that one go. That seems a little bit too good to be true. She's the chef and the masseuse. I think that might be a Me Too. I think that's a Me Too setup. I'm gonna pass on that one. I think that's a Me Too setup. Hang on, I'm communicating with my Holland African queens. They hitting me up. My Holland African queen. They trying to get me fed and massaged, brothers and sisters. They trying to get me fed and massaged. I'm communicating on WhatsApp with my Holland African queens. I told you, in the FDMG principal office, there's going to be cameras. In the FDMG principal's office, there's going to be cameras. FDMG principal office is going to be cameras. So when you say me too, the camera going to say me three. When you say he me too'd me, my camera going to say me three. He said, don't go to the massage appointment. It's going to be a snow bunny. So you said when I walk in there, I'm going to get attacked by snow bunnies on the massage table. He said it's a snow bunny trap. He said the massage appointment is a snow bunny trap. What do y'all think about that? What is the massage appointment a snow bunny trap? Brothers and sisters, are we incapable of rubbing your back and cooking for you? Which one is a red flag so I can stop doing it? Miss Kitty Magic, are you an African queen? Miss Kitty Magic, are you vanilla African or are you a trespassing snow bunny? Miss Kitty Queen, Miss Kitty Magic, can you confirm? Can somebody please confirm if Miss Kitty Magic is African vanilla sister or a trespassing snow bunny on my live? Miss Kitty Vanilla? Miss Kitty, Miss Kitty, are you a vanilla African sister or are you a snow bunny trespassing on my live? Can somebody confirm? Can somebody please confirm if Miss Kitty is an African vanilla sister or is she a snow bunny trespassing on my live right now? Can somebody please confirm? Can somebody please confirm? Miss Kitty, are you African vanilla or are you a snow bunny trespassing on the live? No disrespect to you. I just need confirmation. I just need confirmation. Miss Kitty Magic, are you a bunny or a queen? Which one? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Are you African vanilla or are you a snow bunny trespassing on the live? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Psst, psst, psst. Are you African vanilla or are you a snow bunny trespassing? Okay, she admitted she's white. Okay, Miss Kitty, okay. Thank you for being honest, Miss Kitty. Thank you for being honest, Miss Kitty, because sometimes we get snow bunnies and they lie and say they African when they're not. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Miss Kitty, why are you on the live? I'm not saying you got to go, but why are you on the... She says, I have no African inside me. Okay. Miss Kitty, why are you here? Respectfully, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, why are you on my live? Since I have an anti-snow bunny dating policy. No disrespect. I respect all women. I respect all women, Miss Kitty. But why are you here, Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Where did you go? Psst, 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 psst. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Miss Kitty, why are you here? Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty? I just want to know why she's here. It's okay, Miss Kitty. We're not going to disrespect you because you were honest. I can respect an honest snow bunny. I can respect an... I'm in there. You didn't answer the question, Miss Kitty. Why are you on my live? I need an answer, Miss Kitty. If you don't answer me, Miss Kitty, I'm going to block you. Miss Kitty, I'm giving you 60 seconds. Miss Kitty, you're getting 60 seconds to explain to the King Kong of consciousness why you're here. If you give me an honest answer, you can stay. Miss Kitty, Miss Kitty, I need an honest answer. Why are you on the Notorious RBG's live? Miss Kitty, I need an answer, Miss Kitty. Be honest, Miss Kitty. Are you looking for a brother? Are you melanin shopping? Are you melanin shopping right now? Are you melanin shopping? Maybe you are melanin shopping. Miss Kitty, why are you here, Miss Kitty? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where'd she go? Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Miss Kitty, 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 kitty. Where you at, kitty? Where'd kitty go? Where you at, Miss? I think she left. Miss Kitty might have left. I think Miss Kitty left. Miss Kitty, why did you leave, Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty didn't want to tell me why she was here. Miss Kitty. Why Miss Kitty left, y'all? Why did Miss? Can somebody tell me why y'all think Miss Kitty left? Why did Miss Kitty leave? Just because I asked her. She admitted she was white, and then I asked her why was she here, and she didn't answer me. Can one of my African queens tell me why Miss Kitty didn't want to tell me why she was here? Can one of my African sisters tell me why Miss Kitty didn't want to tell me why she was here? You said she wanted some BBC, British Broadcasting Channel. You said Miss Kitty was looking for the BBC, the big black British Broadcasting Channel. Her cover was blown. Miss Kitty was an agent. I looked everywhere for a ticket for Rotterdam. They are not sold out. Rotterdam is not sold out. You can purchase at the door. You can purchase at the door, which opens at 5:30 p.m. today. This sister looking for tickets for the night. She looking for tickets for Rotterdam tonight. You can purchase at the door, which opens at 5:30 today. Let me see. Miss Kitty still here? Where Miss Kitty at? Miss Kitty, where you go? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Where's Miss Kitty at? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I'm communicating with my Rotterdam. Where Miss Kitty at? I don't see Miss Kitty. You said you're mixed, but you don't know anything about black culture. Shame on your parents for that. You are a mixed race African and you know nothing about black culture. Shame on your parents for that. You are a mixed race African and you don't know anything about black culture, but don't worry about that. You can learn your culture. Miss Kitty said 2120 Club, Gainesville, Florida. What is the 2120 Club in Gainesville, Florida? Miss Kitty said 2120 Club in Where my Gainesville, Florida Africans at? Where my Gainesville, Florida Africans at? Where my Gainesville, Florida Africans at? What is the 2120 Club in Gainesville, Florida? Miss Kitty said it's a black-owned business. So Miss Kitty hangs out with black women. Miss Kitty hangs out with black queens so she can get the black king. You not slick, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are not slick. You are one of those white women who hang out with black women and you take all of your black girlfriends' men. Miss Kitty, you are not slick, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are one of those snow bunnies who hang out with the black women and you sleep with all their boyfriends. Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty girl, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty bunny. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty. Oh no, Miss Kitty says she married. Miss Kitty says is your husband black? Is your husband black or white, Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty, is your husband black or white? Miss Kitty? Oh my nothing, Miss Kitty. Is your husband black or white, Miss Kitty? Is your husband black or white, Miss Kitty? Is your husband black or white? You've been a bad kitty, Miss Kitty. Let me find out Miss Kitty got a crush on King Kong consciousness. Your husband is Indian. So you are a white woman married to an East Indian. Native American or East Indian? Native American or Indian from India? Native American or Indian from India, Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty is brown. That's not an answer, Miss Kitty. That's not an answer. Is he a Native American or is he from India, Miss Kitty? Stop playing games, Miss Kitty. Well, I figured out why you on my live, Miss Kitty. I figured out why Miss Kitty is on the live, brothers and sisters. Y'all ready for the psychological breakdown? Miss Kitty is married to an East Indian. Miss Kitty is married to an East Indian, a brown man. She's married to a brown. Shout out and respect to all the Indians from India. But the problem with Miss Kitty is she has dated black men before. Miss Kitty has dated black men before, but she married a brown man from India. Miss Kitty is missing the Aboriginal Shango stick of the African god king. Miss Kitty is missing the Aboriginal Shango stick from the African god king. Miss Kitty, I know why you're here. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty girl, Miss Kitty. You have been a bad kitty. You have been a bad kitty. Miss Kitty is missing the Shango stick of the black men she used to date. And she's married to an East Indian. No disrespect to the East Indian men. No disrespect to the East Indian men. No disrespect to the East Indian men, but the African Shango stick hit different. The African Shango stick hit different. No disrespect to the brown man, but the Shango stick of the black man hit different. And Miss Kitty is on my live fantasizing. Miss Kitty is fantasizing about the King Kong of consciousness swimming in her coconut milk. Miss Kitty, you are a bad, naughty girl, Miss Kitty. You are on my live fantasizing the Prince of Pan-Africanism swimming in your coconut milk. Miss Kitty, you are a bad girl. Miss Kitty, how dare you? I'm going to tell your husband, who's probably a tech. He's probably IT, because India is the fastest growing IT country in the world. India is the fastest growing IT country in the world. So Miss Kitty got her an IT tech who makes a lot of money, but he ain't got that black god Shango stick. He ain't got that black god Shango stick. That African Shango hits completely different. That African Shango hits completely different. And Miss Kitty got her panties in a bunch because she got all the money she needs from her East Indian tech queen. She got all the money she needs from her East Indian IT professional, but she do not get the thunder of the Shango stick. You have been a bad kitty. You have no right fantasizing about the Prince of Pan-Africanism swimming in your coconut milk. Miss Kitty, you are wrong. Miss Kitty, you are wrong. Now let's get back to the consciousness. Let's get back to the African Shango hits different. Once you go black, you never go back. Once you go black, you never go back. But Miss Kitty, you cannot have any more Shango, because that is against the rules of Pan-Africanism, Miss Kitty. You have been banished from the black god Shango circle forever. Miss Kitty, you will never ever again feel the lightning and the thunder from a black god Shango stick. I'm sorry, Miss Kitty. You are married. You should be loyal to your husband. Treat him good. That Indian man takes care of you. That Indian man pays your bills. That Indian man takes care of the children. Miss Kitty, stay loyal to your brown husband. And I want to thank you, Miss Kitty. I want to thank you for not marrying a black man, because you would have stole a husband from one of my sisters. So Miss Kitty, I'm going to let you stay on the live. I'm going to let you stay on the live for one reason, Miss Kitty. I'm going to let you stay on the live for one reason, and that's because you did not marry a black man. You had enough respect for my black queens. You had enough respect for my black queens to not steal one of their husbands. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Stop fantasizing about me, Miss Kitty, because I do not swim in the milk. No disrespect to the European women out there. I respect you as women. but I do not date outside my race. So I want you to stop fantasizing about King Kong consciousness. Stop fantasizing about King Kong consciousness. Okay? Okay? So now, brothers and sisters, it's almost 12 o'clock. Here in Rotterdam, do we have any black-owned restaurants in Rotterdam? Where can I get some good black lunch in Rotterdam, Holland? Where can I get some good black lunch in Rotterdam, Holland? Where can I get some good black lunch in Rotterdam, Holland? Do we have a soul food joint? Do we have some Surinamese soul food in Rotterdam? Where can I get some Surinamese soul food in Rotterdam? Where can I get some Aruban cuisine in Rotterdam? Where can I get some Curacao catfish, some Curacao salmon, some Curacao soul food? Where can I get some Bonaire grub in Rotterdam? Somebody send me a restaurant. No, better yet, who taking me to lunch? I want one of my Rotterdam queens to come pick me up and take me to lunch right now. That's what I want. Let me get on my WhatsApp. Who gonna take me to lunch? I'm gonna find somebody. Who taking me to lunch? Let me see. I'm going to lunch with one of my queens. It's going to be a nice, clean, platonic lunch. A nice, clean, platonic lunch. A nice, clean, platonic lunch. This one of my Belgium, my Belgium queen says she can do the massage when I get to Belgium tomorrow. Sister Onicha. It's so good to hear from Sister Onicha. She's the original hostess of my first trip to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Sister Onicha was with the first group to ever bring me to the Netherlands. I just heard from Sister Onicha, my original hostess in Holland. Rotterdam gonna be lit tonight. I'm gonna show up and show out tonight. Rotterdam, I'm gonna show my ass on the stage tonight. I'm talking about everybody and anybody. Oh yes, Rotterdam, you're gonna get what do they call it? Unfiltered. Papa Unfiltered tonight in Rotterdam. Papa Unfiltered tonight in Rotterdam. Wait, okay, snow bunnies are starting to fill up the feed. Wait, time out, snow bunnies. Whoa. Miss Kitty is the only snow bunny allowed to be on the feed. All my other bunnies is coming in. No. You are not going to turn my live into a marketplace for thirsty bunny. No way. You are not Shango stick hunting on my live. Get off my live right now. Get off my live. You will not hunt for African Shango stick on my live. Not here. I see a whole bunch of snow bunny. No, we're not doing that. Only Miss Kitty. Only Miss Kitty. That's why you can't let the Caucasians in. Because y'all want to take over. I gave Miss Kitty a right to hang out on my live today. I gave Miss Kitty a right to hang out on my live. And now snow bunnies is popping up all over the live. See? Y'all can't let black people have nothing. Black people can't have nothing. Black people can't have. I let one bunny stay on the live. I let one bunny on the live today. I allow one bunny on the live, and now here they all come. Now here they all come. We got Switzerland bunnies, Irish bunnies, Spanish bunnies, American bunnies. We even got Russian bunnies on. How the hell I get a Russian bunny? Where did the Russian snow bunny come from? What do my Black Queens Forever got to say about this? Black Queens Forever, snow bunnies never. What do my Black Queens have to say about the snow bunnies invading my life today? Black Queens Forever, snow bunnies never. What do the Black Queens have to say about the snow bunnies invading my life today? Black Queens Forever, snow bunnies never. Where my sisters at? What do my sisters have to say about the snow bunnies trying to invade the life? I allowed one bunny because she was honest. I allowed one bunny, Miss Kitty, because she was honest. I allowed one bunny to hang out on the live, and now it is a snow bunny blizzard on my live. I let one bunny in, and now we have a damn snow bunny blizzard on my live. I bet you your white husband don't know you on my live. I bet you your white boyfriend don't know you on my live. I bet you your white fiance don't know you on my live. I bet you your white daddy don't know you on my live. Your white uncle don't know you on my live. Your white brother don't know. Y'all sneaking on my live. Get off the live right now, bunnies. They didn't turn my live into a snow bunny blizzard. They didn't turn my live into a snow bunny blizzard. Brothers and sisters, I need to go to lunch. Who taking me to lunch? Who taking me to lunch in Rotterdam? Let me see. Who taking me to lunch? Who taking me to lunch? Okay. New York City's tap water is not significantly contaminated. New York City's tap water is not significantly contaminated. New York City's tap water is not significantly contaminated. That don't even sound right, do it? That doesn't even sound right. They are admitting New York City's tap water is contaminated. They are admitting, they're just saying it's not significantly tap water. It's not significantly contaminated. New York City Africans do not drink your tap water. New York City Africans do not drink your tap water. New York City Africans do not drink the damn tap water. They are polluting the tap water. They say it's not significantly contaminated. They say it's not significantly contaminated. That means it's contaminated. That do not drink the water, New York. I think they putting sterilization chemicals. They putting COVID variants in the New York City water. New York City, do not drink the water. Harlem Africans, Brooklyn Africans, Bronx Africans, Queens Africans, Staten Island Africans, do not drink the water. New York City water is being contaminated to depopulate Africans. They're sterilizing you through your water. They are sterilizing you through the water. Do not drink the New York City water. If you got to drink the water, boil the water first. Boil the water at the highest. You got to boil it before you drink it. And do what my African brothers do from the continent. Do what my continental African brothers do when they come to America. They put a drop of bleach in the water. They put a drop, a small drop of bleach in the water. I learned that from my continental African brothers. Shout out to my continental kings. Shout out to my continental kings. Nigeria, Gabon, Botswana, Gambia, Zambia, Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, Uganda. Shout out to my continental African kings, South Africa, Mozambique, Angola, Lesotho. Shout out to the continental African kings. They taught me to put a drop of water, a drop of bleach in the water. Boil the water or drop just a tap of bleach. Somebody said chlorophyll. Somebody said chlorophyll. Somebody said chlorophyll. Cape Verdean Africans. When am I coming to Cape Verdean? When are my Cape Verdean Africans bringing me to Cape Verde? I'm ready for Cape Verde. I'm ready for Cape Verde. When my Cape Verdean Africans bringing me over? When my Cape Verdean Africans bringing me over? North Carolina, October the 4th. North Carolina, October the 4th. Raleigh, North Carolina, October the 4th. Nashville, Tennessee, September the 15th and 16th. Nashville, Tennessee, September the 15th and 16th. Raleigh, North Carolina, October the 4th. Raleigh, North Carolina. Newark, New Jersey, next Sunday, September the 10th. Newark, New Jersey, Source of Knowledge Bookstore, book giveaway, September the 10th. Newark, New Jersey, next Sunday, Source of Knowledge book giveaway. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Saturday. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, African American Parade, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, at the Reservoir Park, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Millersville University alumni, I'm pulling up. Millersville University alumni, I'm pulling up. No, you got to take a yoni dip in the ocean. Once a year, yoni dip in the ocean, ladies. Once a year, you got to get some of that salt water in you to clean out all that negative energy you got from all those broken phalluses that's been swimming in your ocean. Go to the ocean and let the ocean water clean you out. London Africans. I don't have a date for London. I was supposed to be in London next month, but they didn't want to pay, so that didn't work out. I was supposed to have been in London next month, but they didn't want to pay. No, not no Epsom salt. Take your ass to the ocean. Get your ass in the ocean before fall. The fall solstice is September the 21st. The fall solstice is September the 21st. Go yoni dip before September the 21st. Not the lake, not the river. I said the ocean. You need salt water to clean out all those negative intoxicants you have in your yoniverse. You got to get in the salt water. You got to get in the salt water. Brothers and sisters, I got to get ready. I have to get ready. Tonight, it's going down. My first lecture in the Netherlands in 9 years. It's going down tonight. My first lecture in the Netherlands in 9 years. Pull-up season. Black Europe pull-up season. South Square Theater in Rotterdam. South Square Theater in Rotterdam. Doors at 5:30. And I'm going to show up and show out. And then I'm going to take a picture with all my beautiful African queens of Holland. I'm going to take pictures tonight with all my beautiful African queens of Holland. I just have one request of my African queens. I have one request of my African queens in Holland. It's all about Europe, brothers and sisters. I want my Switzerland queens, my London queens, my Paris queens. If there's any Transformers in the audience, please let me know. If there's any Transformers in the audience, please let me know. If there's any Transformers in the audience, please let me see if anybody hit the Cash App. Did anybody else hit the Cash App? $ FDMG School. New York City, do not drink the water. New York City, do not drink the water. Any more Cash Apps? Krista sent me another $50. Sister Krista sent me another $50. Thank you, Sister Krista. Where you based at, Sister Krista? Sister Krista, where you based at? Send me a text message, Sister Krista. Send me a text message, Sister Krista, 215-989-9858. You could text me direct. American Africans don't need to use WhatsApp. American Africans can text me direct. American Africans don't need to use WhatsApp. International Africans, I need you to use WhatsApp. +1 215 989 9858. +1 215 989 9858. Sister Krista, where you based at? You made 2 donations. I might got to take Sister Krista to lunch. I might got to take Sister Krista to lunch. She's a regular donor. She's a regular donor. How many of my Germaniac queens are regular donors? How many of my European queens are regular donors? Don't forget to send your resume to my European brothers and sisters. Don't forget to send your resume to the FDMG Academy. We need a teacher from Holland. We need a teacher from Paris. We need an African teacher from London. We need a teacher from Switzerland, a teacher from Ireland at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Do y'all have any schools in Switzerland? Do we have any abandoned schools in Rotterdam? Do we have any abandoned schools in Amsterdam? Can we build FDMG Amsterdam? Can we build FDMG Amsterdam? Can we build Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy Amsterdam? Can we build Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy Rotterdam? Can we build FDMG Europe? Can we do FDMG Italy, FDMG London, FDMG Luton, FDMG Wolverhampton, FDMG Bristol, FDMG Brixton, FDMG Brussels, FDMG Russia, FDMG Germany? Let's do it. FDMG Suriname, FDMG Aruba, FDMG Bonaire, FDMG St. Martin. I need birthday hugs from all my Holland African queens tonight in Rotterdam. I need birthday hugs from all my Holland African queens tonight in Rotterdam.